Hello and welcome. I want to show you another student game here. 88% accuracy. That's tremendous. Tremendous. 1900 level player. This is a remarkable improvement from what we know of this student. So let's have a look at this game. I'm seeing it for the first time. We're going to find out just how great this game really was. And so far so good. Naturally, opening is solid. Oh, going incisive with the opening. A little bit pushy there. I like it. I mean, it's not optimal, but yeah, it backfires quickly. So it wasn't such a genius game after all. But let's see. It's just the opening moves, and maybe he's just enjoying himself a bit. Uh, yeah, this definitely feels wrong. I mean, it feels wrong on many levels because of this. Creates a big juicy hole here. It feels wrong. You gotta intuitively sense what feels wrong in a position, and this is one of those kind of moves. Let's see what the computer thought was best. I mean, just a simple move like this, and of course, if the knight comes in here, then you play rook e2. So if he goes here, you come rook e2. But I think a4 was the most straightforward move. Like it's just simple. This is not the right way. When you got this kind of momentum going, you want to go like this. You want to have this kind of stuff going on here. Yeah. Similarly, you want to have pawns going out like this, like that. You want to have this kind of stuff going on. Okay. All right. Now we have what the computer thinks is a blunder, but it's just a bad move. It's not a huge ass blunder. It's just a bad move. Loses a pawn. Good play here. I mean, to take advantage of the situation, but now's a critical tactical moment, perhaps. How do you handle this? Opposite colored bishop game. Of course, if you take this pawn, the game's basically to win. So I would vote for capturing here, capture. Take this, you lose a pawn. No, but you get the other one. So yeah. So you're good. I would take it. Queen takes is, well, it's the best move. It's the best move. Objectively, it's the best move. And followed up with, well, this is precision play. This is a 1900 level player, ladies and gentlemen. AI said so. So, all right, next game, 85%. You see, this was not just a one-off. These are permanent gains, and each of you can make these permanent games if you sign up for my course right now. Okay, hit like, hit subscribe, and send me a message. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay, don't worry about anything. Don't worry. All right, this game, black playing interesting delaying knight f6. Yeah, this is pretty much a nothing move, isn't it? Pretty much a nothing move. I don't think it's going anywhere unless his plan was something like that. But uh, interestingly, computer thinks this is a great move, and that's a important tactical pattern to take note of. Um, it's the pattern of capture pawn, get back, and then the fork. Central pawn capture followed up by fork. This is an often a common recurring tactical motif in many games. So something to keep in mind. Let's just see it out with the AI. So you take it, knight takes back, you get the pawn push. He gets a stupid move like that, and he gets a pawn. So it's yeah. All right, all right. You get a3. So the knight, instead of coming back, you had to justify why you did that in the first place. So you made another mistake here. Never make two mistakes in a row just for the sake of pretending like you know what you're doing. All right. Uh, Well, pretty good play here from both sides. Dynamo move. Dynamo move. He sensed the moment and he took it. That's a great move. It's only winning a pawn, so it's not a huge thing, but interesting that the computer thinks this is a mistake because it seems very natural. Seems natural, but the point is now you have two rooks and your opponent only has one rook. If you manage to swap off these rooks, you're golden, bro. You've won the game because a single rook can just go from pillar to post so easily in this game, and the knights are gonna have to hop and weasel around from square to square. So instructive that computer would suggest this, even though you seem to lose a pawn. Of course, you're getting the pawn right back, and this rook is just going to have a wild ride here. Wonderful game. So good one to spot. That's an unusual move. I'm not going to get into it. I don't know. I don't know what you were thinking, bro, but it ain't going to be good. So, okay, getting into a little bit of pressure here. So now here's where our student can sometimes get tested when the end game is on and the pawns start hurtling down. It's scary times. So good news is, wow, it's just going right for the mate here, just going right for the jugular. Way to go. I like that. I like that. Oh, it's continuing on the hunt. This is good play. Hunting. Be a hunter. Tremendous. The power of aggression, the power of the attack. You witnessed it there for yourself. Okay? Hunting for the mate is great. All right, next up. Next up, we got a 71% game, so not one of the finest ones, but still not bad. So let's have a look. Computer thinks b4. Very interesting. I do not know much about this opening here, but it's kind of remarkable AI move. Okay. Nice move. How do you capitalize? Okay, you take the pawn. So far, I'm liking white's position and play quite a lot. c3. Okay. Well, computer doesn't mind it at all. In fact, thinks it's quite good, so maybe it is. It's interesting how computers, I mean, you're playing better than I would play. I would often play queen e2 here. Just instinctively, I would think it's better. But maybe there is something. Okay. I like the pressure building style. There's excellent pressure building, but this is a little bit crazy. You don't need to get crazy, bro. I mean, but I get it. You want to get the knight hopping in there, and that's why you want the outpost. The only thing is, you really open up yourself in the long run. But you knew what you were getting into. It's not like you didn't know. And you lost a bishop there. It's unfortunate. What? This is a crazy game. Okay, so the queen is almost trapped. He's probably got to do some gymnastics to keep the game afloat. Tremendous game here. But he didn't do the gymnastics. He needed to capture that and try to float on. But he didn't see it because, well, c4 just simply traps the queen. I mean, against an 1100 guy. The guy's obviously thinking like, wow, this guy's 1200, so he's obviously so good. He trapped my queen. Great, great game. Okay, but now can we have a clinical finish? No, no, no. Definitely not a clinical finish, and a lot of pressure piling up now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay. Well, this is not gonna be pretty. So let's spare everyone. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoy. Chess is a cruel game sometimes, but it's also fun. Cheers.